Hi, happy Monday. Well, it is 7:31 p.m. and I am going live because my son just called me out. He did. He's like, "Hey mom, so you can do your evening live?" And I was caught up working, responding to emails and realizing I had missed 2 calls today. Fun. Anyways, he says, "Mom, I have an idea on what you should call your lives in the evenings." Which obviously this piqued my interest because this kid is brilliant and probably the best kid. Yes, I have to say my kid is much better than yours. But I could be biased. It's okay. You can be too. So, anyways, he goes, "Mom, you should call your evenings live Sweet Tea with Miss V." Now, I think I love it. So, welcome to Sweet Tea with Miss V. In fact, I got my sweet tea right here. Oh, speaking of sweet tea, Milo's is the best sweet tea. I'm going to keep saying Milo's sweet tea is my favorite and the only sweet tea I drink because it is, in fact, the best sweet tea. And I think they should give me a sponsorship. And what I mean by sponsorship is like a lifetime supply of sweet tea. In fact, I went to the grocery store today because I knew I was getting low on sweet tea. So I went and bought 2 more gallons of sweet tea. It's good stuff. Look who's here! Hey, Ken Walls. Man, I called you today. I love you. Are you upset with me? Are you mad at me? Oh, he's just at dinner in Phoenix with Doug Wing. Tell Doug Wing I said hi. I miss both of you. Are you going to be in Grow Live this Thursday? Well, Joe did a fantastic job last Thursday. It was a little weird not hearing your voice. Just saying. Just saying. But thanks for joining me live. I can't wait to see you. Anyways, so welcome to Sweet Tea with Miss V. Again, I'm working on a sponsorship right now with Milo Sweet Tea because it is my favorite. And the only part of this sponsorship that I really want is the free sweet tea. Or maybe actually, I have to go look up and see if they have stock. I'm going to have to Google that later. In fact, if you can Google now, let me know if Milo has stock because I should buy some. That's how much tea I buy from them. And they're fantastic. Oh, you drove from Phoenix. You drove to Phoenix from Columbus. Uh-oh. Hey, Bruce. Where's your sweet tea? You got sweet tea? You need your sweet tea. Hey, Doug Wing. You have the most pretty smile, I swear. Tell Ken Walls I said hi. And let me know what y'all are having for dinner. Is it chicken or pizza? Or both? Bye, Ken. Have a good evening. Anyways, so my question for you guys while we're live is, what was the best part of your day today? You know, I ask this question at least once a day to myself. What was the best part of my day? So now I'm asking you, what was the best part of your day? It's Monday, by the way, in case you forgot. Let's see. Bruce says, I live in South Carolina. Sweet tea is all we got. Yes, indeed, honey. So you know exactly what I mean by get your sweet tea. Wasn't that a cool name Cole came up with, though? Sweet Tea with Miss V. It's sassy, just like I can be. So, Bruce, tell me what was the best part of your day today? What was the best part of your Monday? So I start to ask myself, okay, what was the best part of my day? And I know exactly what it was. Exactly. Remember the other day I told you guys a little story about how I worked with someone who told me to pin all of my ideas. This person even called me, he said, Victoria has a lot of tenacity. It's a great word. I think that was a compliment. You never know. Anyways, so this person told me, hey, Victoria, if you have an idea, pin it. In fact, if you feel strongly enough about it to share it, before you share it, you write yourself an email and you save it in the drafts. If you feel the same way in a few days, reread your email and make sure. If you still feel that way after you reread your email that's saved in the drafts, then I want you to send it to me and I'll get back to you. That's a true story. Swear it. Anyways, so I shared that story with you guys a few days ago. And there are moments in time where I'm like, man, I have all of these ideas and I'm constantly looking for improvement, growth, new ways to do things that either better the process, make it more efficient, so on and so forth. Anyways, today I got to give back. Everything was worth it. And I wanted to thank Pinup person for telling me what that person told me at that moment in time, because it has scarred me for life. I will never forget that conversation. And I am so glad that I am one Southern, stubborn female. Who's going to listen to that shit anyway? Not me, obviously. I did not listen to it. But anyways, so today I got to sit down with someone who I really respect. I love what this person is doing and where they are going and all of the hard work that they're putting into their new venture. And I'm excited for this person and I want to support this person. Well, anyways, we start going through some of the things and he points out from our last conversation, one of the ideas that I had, he actually implemented. And I was like, oh, wow, that was a great idea. At least I thought so. But it was so really cool to see another business owner implement just a small idea that I had for his business, which was really, really cool. In fact, that made my day. That made my day. Like, hey, yay. That was great. And then to sit down and hear the plan that he had, listen to it, understand the need, and then I guess offer a more simple solution. And then he kind of stepped back and said, yeah, actually that's going to help and that's going to work. I think that was really cool to have the opportunity, one, to share that, and then someone to actually listen and say, maybe that's a better route to take for me and my business. I think I'm going to do that. Which then had me think of Pennant. And all I'm going to say is, Mr. Pennant, thank you. Thank you very much. One day I'm going to write a book about you and that story and all of the things that I will never pen and all of the reasons why, good and bad. So thank you. Anyways, that was the best part of my day. And I had a little moment of, let's think about it and appreciate it and be thankful for it. So now I want to know, what was the best part of your day? Let's see. Bruce said here, had my AMP Zoom call for my team, shared our big 3 for February. Okay, so you had a really cool Zoom call for your team. I'm not quite sure what our big 3 is. You want to share a little bit more on that, Bruce? I would love to learn more about that. But I'm glad this is the happiest point of your day. You must have an awesome team. Let me know. I want to know more. So, back to my sweet tea. Today was a fantastic day, by the way. That one moment was a highlight, but overall, I had a fantastic Monday. It was very productive, got a lot accomplished and done. In fact, I just kind of wrapped up emails and different things like that for the day before going live. And I really love what I do. Oh, also cool thing that happened today that I'll share with you guys. So I have made it a point to promise myself to go to a new place each and every single day. Whether it's a new grocery, a new restaurant, a new store, just put myself in places that I don't normally go. And so today I was driving down 190 in Covington, and I'm sorry, I got so distracted. But I was driving down 190 and I see this building every time I go down 190. And I love the windows in this building. And so I believe in one of my previous lives, I told you guys that I was looking for commercial space, whether it was like subleased office space or if it was like an actual building. So I was like, oh, well, I can do an actual building and then sublease parts of that to other creatives who I can work with, right? It'd be a fun collaborative space. Anyways, so I stopped at this building because I love the windows, and funny story, not shitting you. So I go in there and I'm looking through the windows because I'm a window peeper, by the way. If I like windows on a building or whatever, I'm going to go look in the window. I want to see what's inside. In fact, I'll even pull on the door a little bit to see if I get lucky and it's open. I don't recommend that for everybody. But surprisingly, I can get away with certain things that most people would not get away with. I think it's because I smile like this. So, there's that. So anyways, I pull up to this commercial space that I see that's for lease or whatever, and it has been for a while. So I'm peeping through the windows. Well, the owner was in the space and he just came right on out and scared the shit out of me, which was fun. And but he was sweet as pie. So we go in and I was like, hey, look, I know most females won't admit that they're nosy, but I'm not that female. I am 100% being nosy right now. Can I just look around? And so he was gracious enough to give me a little tour and some background on the building itself and his career or lifespan. It was really, really a cool experience. And so did not realize this commercial space was as big as it was. So when you see the building from the roadway, it's a nice size space and it's got these beautiful windows. But when you walk in, it just keeps going back for like miles. It's crazy. So I asked him, I was like, wow, I didn't realize how big the space was. You know, what do you have here? And he's like, oh, it's a little over 6,000 square feet. It's like, oh, what am I doing with that? That's too much space. I can't. Anyway, so he said that he was going to divide the space and split it up. I was like, now we're talking because I want the front space because I want the windows. I love natural lighting in all shapes and sizes. Anyways, so that's absolutely 100% a contender. Yes. So there's that space. And then I drove through downtown Covington and found another space that I went window peeping, but nobody was in this one. And I kind of like the front space. And then the back, it looks like it has some rooms. And I was like, well, I really don't need that much space, but it would be really cool to get together with some other business owners, share the space, and collaborate a little bit together, especially with other creatives like photographers and videographers, editors, graphic designers. You have your own business, come on in and have this cool space where we can have fun and get creative. And I think it would be really cool. So I have two options, completely not what I had expected, but two that I found on my own, thanks to no real estate agent. Not salty, maybe a little. But anyways, that was cool. It's a win-win there. So tomorrow I will find out more information on those spaces and figure out what's next. Wish me luck on that. So another thing that I have been doing too for my business is during the day, I have not been checking email. So if you email me, I check it at night to make my schedule for the next business day. I respond to everything around 5:36, and everything that comes through, I respond to, and then I put you on the calendar. I am no longer jumping through hoops to get things done immediately. It stresses me out, and there's not enough time in the day to do all the things. And when I take away time from other things to get your thing done, again, somebody, something, somewhere, it loses. So now we're just going to go in order and schedule everything on the calendar. So just putting that out there, letting you know now. Anyways, Scott's here. Hi, Scott. I'm hoping one of them works out too. I would love to have this space where I can shoot whenever I want to shoot, whatever I want to shoot. Can start doing a little bit more videography in an in-studio space. That would be cool. And then I would really love to take my home back as my home. I still want space at my home to work and be creative, because when you get an idea, you have to do it right then and there. Otherwise, you lose it. But I want a creative space where I can go and have more work, or there's no distractions. Like when I'm at home, if I hear the dryer go off, I'm like, oh, clothes are done. Let me stop what I'm doing. Go do that real quick. Or like if there's dishes in the sink and it starts to really aggravate me, I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll go wash dishes. Or better yet, like right now, Cole got home around 5. I got home with some extra groceries, sweet tea. And instead of like hanging out with Cole, I'm answering emails and doing work. Again, not an issue because he's watching TV and playing his games anyway, but I would like my home space to be designated as home space and workspace to be designated as workspace, and enjoy both places, if that makes any sense. So yes, Scott. By the way, what was the best part of your day today, Scott? You know, my FA told me the same exact thing. Get the shed, clean it out, and go make that my space. And it's still very much a possibility. It would be a lot cheaper for me in the long run to do that. Problem is, let's get really real here, Scott. I could very easily do that and save a ton of money. However, the men in my life can be very needy at times, and they find me at home and they disrupt and distract, and there are no boundaries even when the door is closed and locked. So that's why I'm considering the commercial space as well. But I am still going to make that garage my creative space and my workout space. But I do have to consider, I have to play with that idea a little bit more. But again, great suggestion, Scott. And I'm right there with you. Right there. Scott, what was the best part of your day? If you are just joining me, I started off this live call because Cole said, hey, Mom, I have a new title for your evening lives. And I was like, oh, what's that? And he goes, how about Sweet Tea with Miss V? That's so cool. I loved it. So you are officially watching Sweet Tea with Miss V. I'm Miss V, and this is my sweet tea. It just goes better together. Luke Combs, hello. Anyways, I wanted to know what the best part of your day is. I shared a little bit about what made my day earlier today. And if you want to hear more about that, you're just going to have to catch the replay. But I am about to go snack it up, enjoy cold time before it is bedtime. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all the shares and comments and love. And I hope you all have a very, very good night. Happy Monday.